Hey everyone, this is Mike Johnson. I'd like to welcome you to WP Spin 2. This plugin is more than just a spinner though. There's a lot of other tools on the market that might spin content and allow you to cut and paste and put unique content into a WordPress blog. WP Spin's different. WP Spin was built from the ground up as an SEO tool, as a way to update your posts with unique content on a timeline that you set using our scheduler to bring the Googlebot back and make it look like your blog's being updated. Originally, this plugin was going to be called the WP SEO Updater, but because of its spinning functions and its integration with the best spinner, which is the best spinning desktop spinning tool in the market, you have the ability to really spin your content to a unique level that will help you get past Copyscape and be unique on your blog and get past Google's duplicate content filters. Now WP Spin 2 takes us to the next level because now we've integrated some more functions into the plugin, and we've now integrated the auto rewrite function from the best spinner. Now auto rewrite is simply only one thing. It is the ability to get one click complete article spin with almost 100%, anywhere from 70 to 100% uniqueness past the Copyscape filters, and show Google that you're not using duplicate content on your blog, and to get those search engine bots to your blog, and at the same time to protect your keyword content and not spin those powerful keywords that you want to use in your content. The first thing you need to do when you come into WP Spin is to log in with your best spinner username and password, which I'm going to do here real quickly. Come in, you simply click on Activate Account, and it goes and it logs on to the best spinner. This is not the login you received from me. This is the best spinner account. So now you have the functions of the API server, a powerful spinning engine to spin your content however you choose. And you can do a lot more than just spin a whole article, and I'm going to show you that in a minute. But we're going to scroll down here and show you all the functions that WP Spin brings to you. Okay, now you can see here you can do individual post spinning only. You can go into the post editor, which I'm going to show you in a few minutes, and use the tools there just to spin a little bit of content or a lot, or just individual articles if you don't want to spin all the articles on your blog. But then you can see here we have auto spin all posts, and there's multiple functions when you want to auto spin posts on your blog. You can spin them just one time, and the post article will only be spun once and published. You can spin them when viewed, which means every time a new user refreshes the page, he'll see a new version of the post, a spun version of the post. And this will be, all these use the auto rewrite function that I already talked about. And the most powerful of all these, I believe, is the schedule post updates, which we've included now with minutes functions in here. And what this does is allows you to say you're using a automatic content plugin like WP Robot, Blog Sense, WP Turbo, AutoPress Pro. Doesn't matter. There's just any number of them out there. You use one of these automatic content plugins, and you come in here, and because of cron and everything, to get around that, I would say throw in 10 minutes or 15 minutes and schedule one post to update, auto publish it, and you can spin your titles if you want to. And every time you add a new post from one of these automatic content plugins, it will immediately, within 15 minutes here, depending on cron, it could be actually shorter than that, and it will spin that article to almost 100% uniqueness using auto rewrite. So it helps you to really take, if you're automatically publishing PLR content, you have a database content generator, it doesn't matter, it'll spin it. Okay. There are exceptions. There are some plugin conflicts out there because anytime you're talking about that kind of energy going into a WordPress blog, you need some time, and you need good hosting, as a matter of fact, as well. And I do not recommend HostGator hosting if you're doing that. Now, what you can also do, and my recommendation, if you have a good blog and you want the maximum SEO benefits out of this plugin, is to go on a schedule of around 7-8 weeks. You can see here, we can scroll down, you can do months, whatever, 7-8 weeks, or you can go 3 months at a time, whatever, Depends on how much content you have on your blog. And then you can say, okay, I want to schedule out 10 updates. What this means is every 8 weeks, your blog is going to be automatically updated and spun. Okay, that blog post. Now, this is going to happen 10 times. So you can basically say it's a couple years worth of post updates right there. Okay, and then you can add to this by spinning the titles of the blog posts as well, using auto rewrite. Now, as we scroll down in here, you'll see where we can fine-tune this process. All right, you can fine-tune this process by simply saying it'll automatically show your categories, and then you can add that category, any category. If you have a long category list, it'll show them all. You can add that to exceptions and say, I don't want any content in this particular category spun. So you click on your add to exceptions, and it's now, as you can see here, excluded categories just popped up, and nothing in my admin updates category will be spun. And if I want to take that exception away, I simply click remove exception. And you can see here where it has post pages and excluded posts and pages. And what I can do here is I can see every post and page I have on my blog. Every single one. I can choose them and click on it and say add to exceptions. And then that will, after it processes, it comes back, and now you can see that was added to my exceptions. Then I can go, if I don't like that, I can remove that from exceptions. But even more powerful is your excluded words, which you can also exclude special characters and anything else that can be put into a blog post. Any kind of special content that you do not want spun. And this box here will work for your entire blog. Now, on each post, you can go in and do excluded words on a post by post or page by page basis and do it. And you can see here we've used anything from a small ampersand here to Osama bin Laden, 3 words, to a 2-word item here. And here is a 4-word keyword string. So you can put your keywords in here, or a whole keyword list of the keywords you're using on your blog. Input that keyword list into your excluded words, and those keywords will never be spun. And of course, you have to go down here and click on Save Changes. Now, the other thing you have here, the other option is the WP Spin Scheduler, which in the scheduler, you go in there, it'll show you the schedule that you've currently set up. And you can see here, there's currently nothing going on, but it will show you the schedule and shows you the clock and when it's going to spin. Now, if we go into our post editor here, if we go into posts, and we just choose a random post here and go to edit function, so we can see our post editor, you're going to see in the post editor we have added, and of course I picked one without very much content, but it doesn't really matter here. If I copy this content, all of a sudden you can see we have an A and we have an S. This S is for using synonyms. Alright, spin when viewed, spin now once, schedule post updates. Same thing as before. Okay, and you can pick your max synonyms. It uses the identify synonyms mode of the Best Spinner API, and it'll go in there and replace any number of synonyms you want. Okay, and you say 2, spin now once, click spin and save, and it'll go in there and it'll spin. And you can see here, and you get the actual spinner syntax in the content. Okay, now if we go to a different post, and go in here to a very big post. Okay, now, and you see if we don't highlight anything, then the S doesn't show up. Okay, the A and the S here are your icons. Now, if we don't have anything highlighted, the A icon still shows, and this is our auto spin per post function. Now, if I click on the A now, I can go in here and I can spin everything in this post. I can use the spin now once, spin when viewed, and I can schedule updates with this individual post again. And once again, I can use my exclusions as well. I can spin my title if I want. Okay, now just to show you this, because this is using auto rewrite now, this is just going to spin the content in the post. I'm going to click now, spin and save, and it will interact with the API, and you can see, boom, the post was just spun and changed using auto rewrite. Now it's that easy, it's that fast. That's it. That's all there is. The functions of WP Spin 2 will outdo any other spinner on the market and give you the same high quality results as auto rewrite gives those that are using the most powerful spinner on the market, which is WP Spin. And that's all. Go down below and click the Buy Now button now.